Hey, what's up, Nanner? Before I get this episode underway, I'm going to say I hate cover-ups. Today's an X-Files day. Today I'm going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 10, Fallen Angel. Well, Nanner, it seems like only yesterday that we started this project of reacting to every episode in the X-Files series, but I feel like it's been longer than yesterday. We're at Episode 10, and I feel like this is a monumental episode. So, I'm going to try to be as poignant as I can be. First thing I noticed was, hey, Wisconsin. Hey, I'm from Wisconsin. I dislike cover-ups, but this show is full of them, so does that mean I dislike this show? Absolutely not. Things I do like about the military is their code words, like Fallen Angel and Operation Falcon. These are questions that may never be answered. And why do I have a scar on my elbow? I like this episode because it focuses on the conspiracy, on the whole government cover-up types thing. It feels like that was a point in the show that needed to be focused on, because I was feeling like, you know, it was sort of in the background, but it needs to have its own spotlight now and then, you know? The focus is needed because there's so many questions that we have about it that are in the back of our minds, and these bring it back to the forefront and engage us in the story once again. Although I feel like this show was a little late. They should have done this, like, sooner, because from the reviews I've read online about X-Files, not that I'm stealing anything from them, is that the last episode, Space, was a point where a lot of viewers just stopped watching. And this was a really good episode, so, oh man, too bad that this one came a little bit late.
Ugh, that's disgusting. Ugh, it's all over my shoe. What? What is it? I don't know. It was hairy. Oh man, I'm trying to review a show here, and I get something stuck under my fingernails that's a mixture of earwax and hair.
Mulder seems tame when you put him next to Max, the conspiracy theorist who's way out there, you know, and it's obvious that he's way out there because he's got his glasses, he's got his long hair, and he's rugged and new age hippie or whatever, and he's chasing UFOs, and he's the kind of person that you would discount. And then you look at Mulder, and you see that he's after the exact same thing. Mulder keeps to himself, and he's a lot more pro. What makes you so sure there's something out there, Mulder says? The same thing that makes you so sure. And that's where you see the connection. They have the exact same motives, but they drive at them differently. What makes you so sure there's something out there? I think that's something Mulder asks himself every day. I think that's something we all ask ourselves every day. What makes you so sure that there's something out there, that there's anything out there worth having? I don't know. It's intangible. It's indescribable, as Faulkner would say. To be honest, I was really engrossed in this episode, so a lot of my notes aren't here. I didn't take many notes because I was just so focused on the episode. Mulder and Scully, right? Mulder seems like the more essential character, because at the end is probably the thing that gets me the most. This undercover agent that no one knows who he is, and he has the power to supersede the authority of a very high up person. He says that Mulder's the center of it all, and he'll do more good than harm, and his work is very important. And I'm thinking, I need to know this, and I want answers. And how does Mulder fit into this huge conspiracy if it's centered around him and he knows nothing about it? There's a huge, big, central story to it. And I just want the answer. It makes me intrigued to keep watching the series. Just responding to you. Okay, yeah. This episode sort of brought me back to wanting to watch the series. What's the overarching story, and what's the meaning of it all? When we break it all down, it's not about aliens, it's not about spaceships, it's about Mulder and Scully and their journey together. Their journey to fight against this great thing that just wants to keep them silent. It's their journey to find the truth in a place where the truth is something that doesn't want to be found, and no one around you wants you to find it. I feel like Scully is still on the outside and she doesn't understand that yet, but she'll get there. She'll start to come to understand what Mulder is doing. But there's an overarching moral to the story that needs to be kept in the back of our minds at the same time. A journey is being undertaken by a man who has trouble with other people and has trouble coming to terms with even himself. A man who just wants to believe. And that's what the X-Files is all about. But that's all I had to say for today, Nanner. I'm going to say goodbye. Truth is out there. If anyone else is watching this and wants to see Nanner's reaction, you can see it in the description down below. Bye!